Hello there. God bless you today. I pray you have a most wonderful day in the Lord. Our reading from Sister Gwen's devotional in the beginning is March the 13th. God has not brought you this far in vain. This devotional is on the book of Genesis. And so far it's been a wonderful story about Abraham. Our reading is Genesis 15, verses 4 to 7. And behold, the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, This man shall not be thine heir, but he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels shall be thine heir. And he brought him forth abroad, and said to him, Look now towards heaven, and count the stars, if thou be able to count them. And he said unto him, So shall thy seed be. And he believed in the Lord, and he, the Lord that is, counted it to him for righteousness. I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees, to give thee this land to inherit it. The Lord clearly told Abraham that Eliezer would not be his heir. God had a better plan than that. After all, Eliezer was almost as old as Abraham. The Lord promised him that his heir would come from the seed of his own body. And then the Lord told Abraham to look into the sky and try to count the stars. He promised him that his descendants would be as many as the stars of the sky. Wow. He reminded him of how and why he had brought him all the way from the Ur of the Chaldees. He had not brought him that far for nothing. And God has not brought you this far for nothing. You may be feeling desperate and crying out like Abraham. O Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless? Behold, to me thou hast given no seed. But God does have a plan, which he ordained for you before you were born. Everything is timed perfectly. Abraham had to wait for God's timing, and you have to wait also. 10 years can make a lot of difference. In 10 years, a child can become an adult. Even the man who's ready to take your place, see your vision, feel your burden, and do your work. From then on, Abraham only had to wait. Wait without doubting God's promises to him. And as he waited, it was counted to him for righteousness. It wasn't his great deeds, his wonderful works, his sacrifices, or even his altars that made him righteous. It was his willingness to wait in faith for God's promises to be fulfilled in his life. It's not what you do that makes you great, but what God works in your life to make you like himself. That is what true faith is. That is how it is tested and perfected, by steadfast trust in God, in spite of hindrances, disappointments, and nothingness. Trust believes, even when the circumstances seem to indicate otherwise. The Haftorah states, true faith discovers through the mists of the present the sunshine of the future, and recognizes in the discordant strife of the world the traces of the eternal mind that leads it to unceasing harmony. Love for God is what gave Abraham faith in God. That's our reading for today. God bless you.